Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for visiting. I am CasualGeekyGaming. You can call me Casual, and this is my Death Stranding Let's Play. So, last time we got to meet our mother, Madam President, and she died of cancer. And now, before she necrotizes and transforms into a BT, we have to port her body to the incinerator because all the corpse disposal teams are dead and they died in the void out. So, if you're excited to work on this order and fulfill this order with me, won't you consider scrolling on down, clicking the subscribe, maybe leaving a like, comment if you feel like it. If not, that's cool too. The only thing that I ask is you watch the video all the way through, and hopefully I'll be able to convince you by the end of why you should. So without much further ado, let's get rolling. And here we are. We are Sam with the mother's body strapped to our back. And I'm going to analyze the map because one of these times, so I'm going to try to get, I got it, I'm headed in the right direction, I'll figure it out. How hard can it be? Were the famous last words of everybody who didn't bother to put any sort of forethought and planning into it and watch it go horribly, horribly wrong. Sam? Oh, yeah, by the way, if it turns out the A and D buttons Sam does not like. Oop. And you might hear the game audio cut out here. That is because I don't want to get any kind of copyright infringement with Bones Low Roar, so I promise as soon as this song is over, I will turn the down. I will turn the game's audio back on. But for the current time being, you are stuck with my voice, so sorry, but not sorry. But yeah, so it's the A and D buttons that seem to really affect the shift of the body. Okay, I'm going to make me some waypoints just so I can follow along and know where I'm going. In this big open field, I get horribly lost. When I recorded the first time before I lost all those audio files, I went in the completely opposite direction. I went like 1,000 miles in the opposite direction. I just get lost in these open fields. So I'm going to make a couple waypoints so I stay on track and on pace so I can get you a decent, entertaining episode. Hopefully. And we can deliver this body, or deliver. Well, I guess it is a deliver. But so we can incinerate this body before it necrotizes and she turns into one of those invisible dinosaur things. Because apparently those are pretty wicked, and they just kind of annihilate everything associated with them. And they just annihilate everything associated with them, causing void outs. And kind of, as you remember from the second episode, as Sam said, they just kind of turn it into a crater. Kind of like what we saw happen with Central Knot City. An entire city just decimated and gone because that. I'm sorry, lost my train of thought. Decimated and gone because the body necrotized. You saw it melt down into that black tar goo, and then you saw those handprints appear. Keep on keeping on, Sammy boy. And now that the song is over, you should be able to hear the game sound again, unless I totally butchered my editing, which is possible. If you ever have any constructive criticism, you can feel free to politely tell me in the comment section if you want. I always am happy to your feedback so I can get better since I'm newer to this. I do ask, though, to keep it polite. Just tell me I suck and I'm a horrible person doesn't really help me get any better, so feel free. I know some people feel uncomfortable doing that, but I'm... Oh, and he's going down. Oh, he saved it. Nope. We're good. We're still good. We're still good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. I'm probably way off pace, though. Oh, no, I'm good. Way off pace. Way off track. Whoop, 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 whoop. The Adredex terrain scanner. Press Q to scan the terrain. The terrain surveys the area, detecting and making dangerous points such as steep slopes, rocks, and slippery surfaces. Each point is marked by the following icons: blue, yellow, red, indicating the increasing level of risk. The terrain scanner can help find the safest route. Let's fire our scanner up. So these are all slippery surfaces, I'm guessing then, because they show the red. Oh, I know what? No, that's a bad assumption, because it didn't say respectively. So I guess I have no reason to think that those colors are associated with those terrain types. I do realize between this playthrough and the last playthrough that I am absolutely awful at reading that Adredex scanner, particularly on the river. Whoop, don't start with me, Sammy boy. Finding ropes and other helpful items more easily. Use use terrain scanner. Use the Adredex terrain scanner to cause its nearby ropes, ladders, and other useful items to flash, making them easier to find. Boom. And I see 2 ladders and a rope. You know what we need? Some rope. What are you talking about? What do we need rope for? You always see in the movies, people the good guys get into a fight and they always end up needing rope. Oh man, that was Boondock Saints. If you didn't know, another Norman Reedus movie, and a fantastic movie. That was so good. That is, if you are a younger viewer, though, that is not exactly kid friendly, though. So keep that in mind when you watch it. It does contain some violence. But you know what? Still a good movie. Oh, and he's down. This dude must be strong as all heck. He is just lugging dead weight of a body up a mountain. Think about that. He just rappelled up the side of a mountain with a body strapped to his back. So here we are. Saving. You can save your current progress with opening the cufflink system, hitting tab, and selecting system. I am going to take this time to save it up. Don't worry, we still got time in the episode. I just wanted to. If the game's telling you to save, probably a good idea to listen, because the next part is probably pretty interesting, my guess would be. And here we go. Incinerator. Cremate the body. Cremate. Delivery complete. Hello and welcome to the cremation scene. This is dubbed in post editing. If you notice up top that the game sound did not record, and I didn't want to leave you with 5 minutes of dead silence, so I've decided to dub my voice in. I know I said I wasn't going to talk over the cutscenes, but I didn't really know what else to do about it, so the game sound will be corrected in the next episode. It takes me about 10-ish minutes in the next episode to correct it, so hopefully it'll be fixed by then. But here we go. We are going to watch him burn the president's body. And this will try to contain it within that container and shoot it out the chimney. You'll see the chimney coming up. Boom. And that is shooting all of that chiral matter into the air. So, and then there's a rainbow, which seems to be associated with the dangers of timefall. Beryllium density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now. I saw nothing. Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there. That is Deadman and Tide Deadman talking. Tide Deadman. Words. Those are the two people you've been dealing with from Bridges talking. What's this? BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up when we found you in the crater. But why is it here? Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, our headquarters along with it, because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs. But it's still alive. It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director has approved the order. And here we go with a blackout. Due to probably the increase in chiral energy, or chiral matter. So, yeah, so those two voices, which I wasn't even going to attempt to do, was Deadman and the director. The dude with the skull mask. So, here we go looking for the BTs. And boom! Jump scare. Yeah, and now I'm guessing that means they broke in. I still think that's an awesome effect. That was so well done. That looks so cool. Oh, hoo, hoo. Oh, it looks at that. Is that because of the blood? Did it react with his blood? The little smoke, I don't know if you saw the sizzle there. And they must be attracted to breathing, and that's why they cover their mouths? I'm not 100% sure. Sam! Do you copy? Damn it, must have lost you in the blackout. Sam, what's your status? Beryllium density is increasing. My status is... beep. There's tons of them. Must be from the bodies to get up here in the incinerator time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid. Can you sit out the rain? No, they're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm here. Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater. I have an idea. I got an idea. Hooking up the bridge, baby. Beep. I just assume that that's the noise. I'm sorry, Captain. Come on, hey, work. Come on. Start, you little poop. Ah, maybe you are defective. And here we go. With the clickety-clack of the Adredeck scanner, we have a working bridge. That's it. Do your thing. And there we go. With that, we have a working bridge, baby. And we can see the BTs. Little floating human things with strands that walk and sound like dinosaurs. Or maybe I just like dinosaurs. One of the two. And with that, and here we go to return back to the distribution center. C to crouch. If you're using crouch, use control to walk slowly, and C to crouch and walk. Come on, baby. Do your job. Do your job, baby. Oh. Oh! That's gonna wreck me. That's gonna wreck me. Still good. Still good. Oh. Nope. Nope. I'm dead. Now I'm gonna get eaten by this tar whale. Ooh, or not. Still good. Still good. Oh. Oh. Still good. We can make it. We can make it. I'm just a little tarry. I'm still good. Just a little tarry. I'm still good. I hope those little tar spawns, little grab you down to hell tar spawns don't spawn and drag me back to the tar whale. And yes, I understand that this is chiralium, and oh no, that's not good. You stay away, whaleman. Enemy-induced adrenaline rushes. Enemy encounters produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Your stamina drops quickly once the rush passes. However, be sure to drink from your canteen to recover. All right. So that could have went better. But you know what? I didn't get sucked to the seam and have to repatriate. So, oh, and then I die falling down a mountain. No kidding. Although language, Sam, language, please. Soothe the baby. Come on, baby. 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 That's right, baby. Done. Our bridge baby's happy. Plug back in. And we are good. Although we are still kind of stuck on the side of this mountain. And I don't really know how to get down without just falling. Oh, oh. Baby. Baby. Come on, baby. Don't worry, we're almost down this mountain. There you go. Soothy, soothy. That's right. You good? There you go. I am just an absolutely awful player. Let me guess. That was where I was supposed to go down the rope. And instead, I just kind of fell down the mountain. She'll be falling down the mountain when she falls. She'll be falling down the mountain when she falls. She'll be falling down the mountain. She'll be falling down the mountain. She'll be falling down the mountain when she falls. Yeah, that's right. I did the whole thing. I did the whole verse. Don't lie. You're liking the content. There we go. Sliding down or being swept away will produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Your stamina drops hard once the rush passes, so be sure to recover. Drink from your canteen to recover. What is that, 3? Drink from the canteen. Alright. Another one. I'd be curious to know how the decision was made. I would be curious to know how the decision was made to introduce these songs during live gameplay like this. Because it should. Oh, I'm sorry. Because yeah, I would be curious to know that because it usually adds some sort of ambience to like a cutscene, but there is no cutscene. We're just some dude walking, trying to get back to base so we can get our next order. Some dude. We are Sam Porter Bridges, Porter extraordinaire, some guy. But I mean, I don't know. There's no real ambiance to add here. I mean, unless it's trying to drone up the despair of the loneliness of the world, but I don't know. And I'm not criticizing. With this story, this game is fantastic so far. This story is phenomenal with those cutscenes. So I am in no way, shape, or form criticizing. It's just I would be curious. Um, Yeah, because I mean, Low Roar apparently did the whole, not the whole, but I mean, weren't the last like 4 songs Low Roar? I mean, I guess if I were playing by myself, it would give me something to listen to, as I don't really have much to do here, but I'm just running back from an order, so I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not criticizing, I'd just be curious, because I'm a curious fellow like that, and I wonder things sometimes. But we can see the capital city distribution center or distributions capital not city here, and the distribution center thereabouts over off to our right there, the kind of boaty overhang looking thing. And yeah, covered in chiralium because I had my finger placements wrong and I was just running and then they swarmed me and then those little, what are you doing? Oh, and then those little hands tried to drag me down and then the evil Carillium whale thing tried to eat me. And then I fell down a mountain. The mountain one was my fault. But I'm not surprised. It was kind of a rough night and I didn't sleep well that well last night, so I am back at the distribution center. And I'm going to call it right here before going in because I do not know if this triggers a cutscene. And if there's a cutscene, I want to have enough time to show you the entire cutscene, and still not have too long of episodes. So, if you enjoyed me watching me get the body to the incinerator and then falling down a mountain, won't you consider scrolling on down and giving me a like, maybe a comment, maybe a subscribe if you feel like it. If you don't, that's cool too. Come back for the next episode and hopefully I'll convince you with that one. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on whatever it is, time of day it is for you. And with that, Casual is out. See ya!